Hi, I'm very happy to talk about my chapter, Chapter 6. And my chapter is concerned with the government-affiliated interpreters' reframing of truth, fact, and reality through meta-discourse in the Chinese context. So essentially persuasive in nature, political language is arguably about conveying a desired version of truth, fact, and reality, where politicians are in the business of selling their products, that is, their policies and their point of view, all their versions of truth. Unsurprisingly, what constitutes truth, fact, and reality is in many ways mediated and shaped by discourse. So, based on critical discourse analysis, my corpus-based study draws on the interpreter-mediated and televised premium-minister press conferences between Chinese and English, which is an institutionalized practice in China, which offers Chinese premiers the opportunity to address the journalists' questions, clarify Beijing's official positions, and in doing so articulate its version of truth. So despite the widespread attention received in academic writing, meta-discourse remains largely underexplored in interpreter-mediated political communication. So drawing on 20 years of press conference data, my corpus-based CDA study has investigated the interpreter's meta-discursive reframing of fact and reality in English. So to this end, meta-discourse markers semantically related to fact, truth, and reality are established and compared between the Chinese and English subcorpora. And the interpreters are found to proliferate the production of meta-discourse markers. For example, the fact that, as a matter of fact, in fact, truly, really, indeed, and actually in English, which is actually a 143.5% increase vis-a-vis the Chinese original. So this is something very interesting indeed, and because this adds an additional layer of factualness and authority to the original Chinese discourse articulated by the Chinese premier. And from the perspective of discursive effect, this reconstructs a more positive image of the Chinese government that comes across as being really factual, being really fact-based, very truthful and trustworthy overall. So my study illustrates how the seemingly innocuous category of meta-discourse can constitute a very interesting side of linguistic and ideological engineering and maneuvering. So this is a very interesting study indeed.